is wrong with you?
You are what is wrong with me. I have a very big problem with how you treat women. Honestly, Princess Uche deserves better than you. You want to hit me. You want to hit me. Go ahead. Slap me, since that's the only thing you're good at. But you see the princess? She will never marry you.
She should be grateful if I don't change my mind and call off this engagement.
You think you're doing her a favor? She's doing you a favor, giving you a throne to sit on.
They need a prince to sit on their throne because her father doesn't have a son.
And you think you're the only one considered? You, Prince Olisa, you're a tout.
What did you just call me?
What did you hear?
You are fired!
Says who?
Says me!
Now you listen. If you ever raise your hand on me again, I will sue you for assault. You must think we still live in the Stone Ages. News flash, boy. We're not.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your favorite girl, Talk with Presh, and today I bring you guys another new movie. Now the name of this movie is called Federal Reserve, okay, aka Energy for Energy. Now this movie is starring Uche Montana, Eddie Watson, Kwasi Blay, Sakris Akwarandu. Oh my god, that man is so awesome. Anslem Ome, Thelma Chukweme, alongside other amazing actors, actresses, the cast and crew, and of course, one more person, Glory Chooks. I had to mention her because she played an important role in this movie too. Okay, so now before I go into this movie, I'd like to ask a question. What happens when you need to choose between love and responsibility, love and like a sense of duty? Which would you choose if you were put in the spot? Now let me make the question easier for you. What would you do if you had to marry between somebody you love and somebody you detest, but you don't have a choice but to marry him because of a sense of duty? Okay, now hold on with the answer to the question. Okay, just hold on till you hear about this movie. I'm going to briefly explain this whole movie, then you can give me an answer to your question. Okay? Would you marry a total nutcase, a total madman, all because you are put in the spot to carry out your sense of duty? So, down to the movie now. This movie is about a young, beautiful princess. Now, this princess, of course, you know how things in the olden days usually went. Um, Princess Uchenna was meant to marry Prince Olisa, okay, who was the prince of another kingdom, because obviously she's the only child of her parents and she needs to marry like a royal blood to keep that royal line in check. Now it turns out that Prince Olisa is not the most respectful out of the bunch. He's arrogant, his patience is on a zero, he's rude, but that doesn't mean that he doesn't have his good sides. They are the good sides of him. Okay. So now everything was going like worry because obviously Princess Uchenna first of all was in love with somebody else and who was like a commoner. But they were obviously bringing the marriage part to her, and she was like trying her possible best to like not be involved in the marriage. Now she decides to go see her boyfriend, who she is in love with, and she catches her boyfriend in the act with another lady. Okay, so she ends the relationship there and then. First of all, I like the fact that she was very firm with, okay, I don't want this nonsense near me, and she ends it immediately. Now, going back home, she decides that she's going to like really go and check out this person who her parents are saying she should marry, because first of all he had already given himself a bad impression by when he came to their palace. One of the maids stepped on him and he slapped her, so she was already seeing him in a bad light, but she decided to, okay, not be too judgy and go to their palace to check him out. So she decides to go to his palace as a maid. Yes, she dressed as a she like, what do they call that thing whereby you're something you're not. So she decides to go to the palace as a a maid, so they employed her, and she was answering the name Kambili. Now, while in the palace, she wasn't taking this prince's bullshit at all. She would call him out on his flaws, she would call him out on his wrongs, she would call him out on his bullshit and let him know there and then that, oh my bro, you're messing up and nah, 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 I'm not gonna take it. There was a part of the movie where he slapped her and she slapped him back. Imagine a maid slapping a prince. Then what shocked me was when the king came and was asking, did you slap the prince? She totally denied it. And obviously, they would not believe the prince because everybody already saw the prince as a hooligan, somebody that would slap people and all that. So they didn't believe the prince, but they believed her. So going forward, there were other characteristics that the prince would show, and she wasn't having it. She would always confront him. Now, the prince had an elder brother whose name was Prince Ernest, and his Prince Ernest is Eddie Watson. Now, Prince Ernest was like the calm one out of the two princes, the calm, more cool, collected one. And you would actually think that Prince Ernest would be the one to fall in love with Kambili, but no. Prince Ernest and his father, like when you see a wise king, you can tell, you will tell that this man is going to be a wise king. And that was what Prince Ernest portrayed. He portrayed that yes, he was indeed going to be a wise king. And one day he looked at his brother and said, you know, that is right. I feel like you and Kambili will make a good couple. I feel like you and Kambili are in love with yourselves. And that was what played out at the end of the day. It turned out that Prince Olisa actually fell for Kambili without actually knowing that she was the princess. And it was how, when he fell for her, he went to his dad and told his dad, okay, I don't want to marry the princess anymore. I want to marry Kambili. My brother can go ahead and marry the princess while I marry Kambili. And his father, of course, was not having it initially, but later they decided to go to the princess's palace to like tell the parents that okay, they wanted to marry the maid, not the princess. Getting there, they explained themselves, oh, they want to marry the maid and everything. And that was when the princess finally came out and they found out that the princess was indeed Kambili. Oh my god, this movie is amazing. See, Ruth Kadiri is doing me proud. Like the last two movies that she has put out, yes, I would say Ruth Kadiri, whoever is the one writing the script for you, keep the person. The person knows what they are doing, and this is a movie that technically you would see and you would just judge because it's giving old Nollywood, but no. The values in this movie, the lessons to learn in this movie, they are top notch. Yes, they are really top notch, and I highly recommend this movie. You should check it out. You should watch this movie. And guys, those questions I asked initially, please let me know your answers in the comment section. And guys, this is where I say please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscription is totally and will always be free. Okay. And guys, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.